let's start here. Temps in the 60s tonight. So by tomorrow morning, it is definitely not as cool as it was this morning. We were in the 40s this morning. We'll be in the low 60s. That's light jacket weather. You won't need that for the afternoon. I'll start with the easy part. The easy part's the temps, because if we look over the next 5 days, we're just warm. It'll be in the middle and upper 80s through Wednesday, low 80s Thursday and Friday. By the way, Tuesday, that's the last day of March. We have 2 more 80-degree days in the forecast. That would be 21 days of 80-plus degrees this March. 21 out of the 31. That would be a record. We're also very much expecting to end as the warmest March on record. Obviously, it's been warm, and it continues into April. 89 on Wednesday for April 1st, 83 Thursday, Friday for Good Friday, 82. Now let's talk rain chances because we have several of them beginning Wednesday. This is Monday. We have mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow, what you need to think about, it's a little breezy, it's warm, it's sunny. It's a lot like today. It's almost a repeat. It's 1 or 2 degrees warmer. The winds are just about as strong. That's it. Then we get into Tuesday. Clouds will increase a little bit across the area. I think Tuesday's partly to mostly cloudy for North Texas, but looks dry. Then we get into Wednesday. That'll bring our first chance for showers and a few thunderstorms. I think much of the day is dry, and I want to emphasize that part too, because as we get into the work week, if you look at the apps on your phone, like the standard phone app, it has rain icons everywhere, and you're going to think it's going to rain all day, every single day this week into the weekend, and that's not the case. We have plenty of dry hours. And look at Wednesday. This is 7 a.m. Look as we get into the afternoon. There's not much through the entire day on Wednesday, so that can be deceiving. That's why as we get into the evening, that's when we see that chance for rain start to pop up, mainly west of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. This will be along the dry line out to the west, so some scattered rain. A few thunderstorms will pop up west of the Metroplex Wednesday night. That'll roll through, and then by Thursday morning, there could still be some lingering rain, especially southeast of the Metroplex. So the first decent chance for rain this week, Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Then Thursday afternoon, much of the rain moves out of North Texas, and you see how we get a bit of a break. There still could be some pop-up showers and storms Thursday afternoon and evening, mainly east of the Metroplex, and I think the higher chance of that is really into East Texas on Thursday. Then we get into Friday. This will bring our next decent chance for rain. 7 o'clock in the morning for Good Friday, mostly cloudy. We get into the afternoon, we'll have some scattered rain, a couple storms. This is where I think the highest rain chance exists as we get into the next 7 days. Friday night into Saturday. So we'll start to see showers and storms out west at 7 p.m. from Wichita Falls down to Coleman, into Albany and Abilene. Then we get into the late Friday night time frame into Saturday, and I think that's the peak of the chance of rain. Okay, so Friday night into Saturday. If you have plans Friday night, if you have plans Saturday morning or early afternoon, keep checking back. It's still far enough away. We'll get you really detailed timing as we get a little bit closer, but that's the time frame I'm eyeballing for the most widespread chance of rain. And the good news, looking through the latest data throughout the weekend, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think the cold front and the storm system will move along fast enough that we can clear things out of here in time for Easter Sunday. So that would be great news for sunrise service, the Easter egg hunts, the brunches, the lunches, all of those things. And it will be cooler too. 61 tonight, not as cool as it was this morning. 84 tomorrow, mostly sunny, dry and warmer, windy at times tomorrow. 86 Tuesday. See the warmth? That's not going anywhere all week. A little bit cooler though for the weekend. Saturday, we'll have showers and storms, again, mainly in the morning and early afternoon. A cooler Easter with highs around 70 degrees, a little bit breezy with sunshine, and then a quiet stretch of weather that following week with temperatures, again, warming back up into the middle 70s and even 80 degrees before that next week is over.